Hey everybody, welcome. So today's power tool that I want to share with you is the tool of journaling. Journaling. Writing down our thoughts and ideas in a book with a pen. So why is journaling such a powerful tool for transformation? I want to give you 3 reasons why today. And the first is that journaling can actually be very healing. This is probably what you might think of first when you think about writing or journaling your feelings. And it's a powerful way, especially if you are in the midst of a great challenge or crisis in your life, if you're navigating some sort of transition. It's a wonderful way to process the day-to-day fluctuation of feelings that you're going to encounter as you're moving through these changes. And when you can do that, you're giving an opportunity for these feelings to be expressed. It allows you to just move through them. So you're not getting stuck in the same emotion over and over. It's a way of metabolizing and processing the feelings so that you can keep moving forward. So it's tremendously healing to journal. And then on top of that, just even if you're not navigating a particular transition or challenge, just day-to-day stressors. Those are the things that maybe are operating within you that you're just not even aware that they're taking up space, valuable space within your human operating system that could be better used for other things. So just to be able to kind of brain dump and get that stuff out so that you can be clear. So the second reason journaling is so powerful is that it will support you in developing a greater sense of self-awareness. So you actually have many different voices operating within you on any given day. And usually they're operating unconsciously within us. And until we start to bring some consciousness around what these voices are actually saying. And each of these voices actually has its own way of perceiving you and your life and the world at large. In transpersonal psychology, we call these different aspects subpersonalities. They literally are like other personalities and people existing within us. And as you start to become aware of these different voices, you may notice some maybe sound angry or afraid. Maybe others are more encouraging or enlightening even. So as you start to journal, you can journal from these different voices and perspectives because each does have something valuable to contribute to your experience if you're willing to listen and to allow those voices a place to be expressed and to be understood. And that way you can use them more consciously in your life rather than them sort of feeling like you are being dragged around by these different aspects of yourself. So it will really support you in cultivating greater self-awareness that way. And then lastly, journaling will and can connect you to your creativity. It can support you in cultivating a deeper connection to a vision for your life. So it can create a dialogue ultimately between you and your soul or your higher self. So for example, one way that you can work with this particular aspect of journaling is that you could think about an area of your life where you would like to create something different. Maybe it's your health, your self-care, maybe it's your work or your finances or your relationships. Just pick one area and describe, write in your journal and describe exactly how you're experiencing it right now with as much detail as you can. What is the current state of affairs in that particular area of your life? And then maybe the next day, give yourself a chance to daydream. We received the message so often as children, stop daydreaming, get back to reality. And it's actually a function of the creative mind, of the imagination, to be able to daydream. And we're doing it anyway, but we're often using our imagination to create our worst fears rather than our greatest dreams. So then move to your journal and describe what would the most fulfilling experience look and feel like for you in that particular area of your life. What would the ultimate be? Without censoring, without just whatever comes for you, and describe that in as much detail as you're able. So then you're going to have two pieces of writing, and you'll probably notice that between where you are and your ultimate dream vision, there's a gap. And guess what? That gap is actually where you get to build the bridge. It's when you then show up each day to engage in this co-creative dialogue between you, between you and your own soul. And it takes time, it takes practice. But as you continue to do this, you're going to see that a line or a channel of communication is being cleared between you and your own soul, or you and your dream. And just like any relationship is developed, it is about communication. It's about asking questions, just like you would like to if you want to get to know somebody else, you would be curious, ask questions, listen to their response. It's the same thing with you and your dream, with you and your vision. Get curious. You don't have to have all the answers, but have some questions and see what comes from that, and keep showing up. And if you would like more support with that, I can absolutely support you in, this is how I work with my coaching clients, because this is the bridge that we're ultimately constructing between ourselves and our dreams. And sometimes we do need some outside support as well. So if that is something that you would be interested in, feel free to reach out to me. My 6-week series, The Art of Fulfillment, Creating a Life You Love, I go into much more in terms of specific practices and principles that you can start to utilize in order to create that bridge as well. So I hope this was helpful. Definitely give it a try. I know some people are just adamant, I don't like journaling, I'm not interested in it. Well, I would ask you why. But give it a try, and I do suggest pen and paper. A lot of people ask me, do I need to actually write longhand? My suggestion is yes, because there is that energetic connection between the heart and the hand. So we're working to create those connections and those neural pathways. But if you feel that you are more comfortable typing or using your phone, you could do that as well. So thanks for watching. Get your journal out now and just start writing and allow yourself to explore what is inside of you. Namaste.